Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome to yet another fun edition of GNF Televisable. We're talking about anything that feeds your fancies and all the hot topic buttons. And as usual, I am your hosties with the mosties. I am the Canadian Rogue, and I've got allergies. Awesome. Awesome. So, there is that. Yes, indeed, do. There is that. As usual, I have put the invites behind the scenes, and I wait for those who wish to participate to show up. So, it is what is. It is what is. What is what. So a lot of things have happened through the course of the week, and nothing relatively good. Relatively good. Nothing has happened, except for Penn has figured out Pal World, and she's loving it. Yes, to a point where she's not really streaming it per se, but she is playing it. So there is that exciting news. Yes. All right. I have been generous and given her opportunity instead of 13 pals per, base. She has 14, so more than enough. More than enough. So there is that. There is that. Let's see. What else can I possibly set up for the day? Let's see. We got. Oh, look at that. All right, cool beats. Beatos. Cool Beatos. Wait. Oh God, there's a Gemax. Hello, Jim.
Hello.
How you doing?
What you up to?
About 5'8", 5'9", depending on the actual, shortage. That kind of stuff.
Depends on how compressed
Yeah,
your
and it
spines
depends how
become.
spry I feel.
Yeah,
Yes.
I get that.
Yes. Yes. The classic slouch shows up, changes the heights very, softly. Very softly. But what have you been up to?
Playing a lot of Power World. Did a sleep study last night. That was fun.
Uh-huh.
Beard caught my face on fire because the masks don't work with beard. So yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that does it.
So I'm gonna have to shave the beard. I mean, I only been growing it for 2 months, so old man stuff, Hey.
It is what it is. Speaking of an old man, there's a Sparky in the corner below us.
What's up, guys?
I would say ceiling cats, but I'm having things changed in the entire household. So, yes, no cats up there. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. I had an opportunity for ceiling cats, and none.
No silly cats. Got it.
I know. Buddy sounds like Kraut. Which buddy? Me? One with the allergies? Jesus Christ. Scheiße! Oh, no. No. All right. So,
I was gonna say not Polish enough.
I always thought he was German.
Oh, whatever.
I mean, he's a Dolgov either way. Either fucking way. Yes. So, we have had a lot of interesting, events that have happened, and unfortunately, most of us is, been doing streams for other things. How was your stream there, Sparkies?
Oh, you talking about the one from yesterday?
Yes.
I got most of the modifications done. I'm waiting for a couple parts to fix this chipboard, but besides from that, I can start modifying the ECM body so they can plug a USB through it and start kind of somewhat putting it together for them. But yeah, no, everything went good last night.
That's good.
That's always good.
Yeah, I needed a little extra cash, and my friend wanted to chip out his 9200 Accord.
Ooh.
And it's like, well, I know you're good with soldering iron and stuff. You mind doing this? It's like, sure. I gave him a price, and he said, all right, go ahead.
Make it happen.
Yeah. I had him on last night, but OBS fucked up.
Yeah, it does that.
And I thought I had the sound where everyone could hear them, and nope.
No.
So I was just sitting there talking to myself.
Yes, that sounds like a Sparky thing to do. Anyways, I mean, GemX doesn't, show everybody what he's doing.
Only on those rare occasions where it's.
Oh, there is a couple of there's few 7 Days to Die, events where it's just your screen of the show's ready to go.
Only on those rare occasions where I'm like, yeah,
right, rare. It feels like it's almost an everyday moment. Jesus.
Oh God, it is.
Yes. Yeah, actually,
why does your microphone sound muted?
Mine?
One at a time. Rogue, then Jim.
Which one?
Well, yours is definitely muted.
Mine's not muted.
But I did. Were you the one talking?
Yes.
No.
I mean, GemX can hear me, so
I can hear.
I can't. No, I can hear you too. It sounds muffled.
That's better. Yeah,
that
muted
sounds about
means
right. That sounds about right.
Silence.
I did say I have allergies. Right?
You sound fine to me.
Oh, there you go.
It's your head. It's you, Sparky.
No, it's not me.
I will see awesome things behind the scenes, but I don't think it's me.
You sound like you have a cold, but yeah.
Yes, that's allergies. Yay.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm peaking at 100. If I do it any further, I could blow out an eardrum. Did you want me to blow out an eardrum?
I don't really care. But
Sparky might
we know who Kraut is. That tells a Kraut, the man who says that Trout give buff. We know all about Kraut.
Yeah,
nobody here sounds like him. You know who it is? We mocked him and we made fun of him.
But how was everybody's weekend?
T, the motherfucker who also said that he cut his dick in tweed.
Yeah, the guy who did the bidding of Lord Sargon the Don's walk to try to dox his political enemies and shit like that.
He was one of the key members of Don Sargon's attack against the Medicars. Yeah. I remember this shit. I was there for that war while I observed it. I wasn't actually participating in it. I thought it was a shit show in the making anyway, so.
All right, buddy. So I want you to point out too, is it the guy in the death mask that sounds like Kraut, or is it the guy who looks like a rat that sounds like Kraut? I
mean, it's either one. It's probably me because I have the allergies.
Because I've listened to Kraut, I know what he sounds like, and he has that accent to it.
Yes, he does. The really terrible, questionable Bavarian type accent, even though he's German. So yeah. Pick your poison. Pick your poison. So let's see here. I've been watching Sony being Sony and people freaking out over Sony being Sony. It's been fun. It's fucking fun. Have you been noticing the little shitstorms have been happening throughout most of the gaming sphere?
You mean Sony just fucking it up constantly? It's hard to miss.
No, I can't really call it fucking it up, realistically. I mean, they are making bank. They're doing it for the shareholders. And realistically, if you look at their numbers, physical media is only 20% of their entire catalog.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about the gaming sphere, both Sony and Nintendo's really been fucking up.
Yeah, I mean,
man, the JPO, the Japanese patent office. Oh my god!
Yes,
yeah,
they came out and they nutsack drug fucking Nintendo.
Oh, I know that was.
Oh yeah, I told you. I told this. We talked about this last week. I don't know if you were there.
No. I knew that they declined it. But there's an article, and they
they're going through all their patents.
Will you let me finish? I'm not talking about all the patents. I'm talking about the commentary that they had towards Nintendo.
Okay.
They were openly mocking them and being sassy as fuck. It was glorious.
Yes, sirree. That's how that goes. It was inevitable. Unfortunately, they went too far into the well. They came back very dry, very very parched.
So one of the things that it's like, because you could see through the transcripts and you can see the back and forth that Nintendo and the JPO was having, and you could tell the moment where the JPO just basically said, "Yeah, no, we had enough of your shit." And it's one of the JPO came back and said, "Hey, yeah, this 2013 fan game,
Yeah,
demonstrated the same abilities that you're trying to claim patent here. So technically, you're not the ones who invented it, so it's nothing unique or special, and you can't claim ownership to it."
correct.
And then Pokemon came back with 2 or 3 different things. The first thing is like, well, the game infringed on our intellectual property, so that's our stuff. 2, what was it? The 2, it was demonstrating it on video and does not fully and properly describe the actual mechanics
No,
within the game. So it's ineligible for that one. And 3, you need to address that as such. Character that is infringing on Ash Ketchum, character that's infringing on Pikachu, and character that's infringing on Bulbasaur. That's what
wow.
Nintendo wanted them to do. And after those 3 claims, they basically just said, "You know what? Here, let's teabag you for a little bit, Nintendo."
I know.
The first one, they came back and said, what was it? One, it doesn't matter if it's your copyright or not. They are demonstrating a patent, or they're demonstrating a mechanic that your patent says was invented in 2021.
Mhm.
And this was in 2014.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter if it was infringing or not. That was not the realm of the question, and that is not our problem. Our problem here is to determine who invented this first. It was not you. Second one was, you can't demonstrate from video that the issue, cannot demonstrate the issue, from the video, the mechanics of it. And it's like, and they pointed to Nintendo's own patent. Yet
Yep.
you describe in video imaging what your patent uses.
Mhm.
And to state that this was not gameplay or it was faked footage 13 years ago is absurd, because there's no way in hell that they would figure out or know about, 8 years
Yeah.
beforehand, you're going to patent this. So that got thrown out. And as far as the infringing character, they said that the argument's moot, because let's just go ahead and do it like this: a boy in casual clothes with a yellow animal and a green animal and a ball capturing a monster.
Mhm.
Even if he was to use this, or even to your terminology, it doesn't change the aspect of what we came to. Basically, get fucked.
Well, no, I mean you look at it. You have what challengers that they could have utilized if they actually were really honorable towards their patents. They could have challenged against Digimon, which they didn't. They could have challenged against Monster Ranchers, which they didn't. They could challenge against all of the questionable half-ass variants that exist either in the mobile market space or even in their digital/disc space. So they never did. So it just, yeah. When I saw that, when they were trying to claim, I knew it was kind of dead in the water. And then their toe sucking fans were still under the belief that this is all about character infringement.
So,
Well, it
yeah,
never
no.
was. No, it was never.
Well, it doesn't help that I forget which media, games media, that did it, but they altered the pals to look more like the Pokemon based characters.
Wasn't it a mod that did that?
Yeah, it was a mod, and they tried to
No,
say
no,
it was,
no. They did it themselves.
Who, Pokemon or?
No, the media. There was a media. Yeah, there's a media article that's out there that they altered it. They altered their pictures. I'll still
Oh,
remember which one? Yes, yes. Which is the
Oh,
one that everybody
Nintendo
kind of goes back
altered their
to.
pictures?
Yeah, they modified their pictures in order to make.
well,
it
I
look,
know there was.
Oh.
I know. Whenever Palladius came out, someone basically took Kyogre's model,
Huh?
kind of input, and they use AI with it, but they basically reskinned Kyogre to look like Palladius,
Yeah.
and they're using it as like, look, see, they ripped off Kyogre, and it's like, look, they're both rails, yes, they do not look anywhere identical or even close.
No.
Speaking of which, I do have a funny ass video that I want to share you because,
Oh no.
well, it's funny,
Okay.
and we can get a laugh at this since I brought up Palladius, and
Alright.
it is in the back office.
He says that with so much joy and vigor. It's in the back office. All right, let's see if I can get this to work. Let's go there. Let's see here. Can we blow this out the water? I'm gonna suck it up. I know I will. Let's see here. Get rid of that. Let's see here. Grab you to go there. And then let's see if I can find this shit. I think it's that one. There it is.
I mean, it's right
Oh.
there.
Go, dude. I'm trying to get Restream to actually play nice. You know how hard it is to get Restream to play nice?
Oh,
That's why I don't use Restream.
Because I like Restream. It just
That's
doesn't like
why
a
I
few
don't
things.
use it.
It just doesn't like a few things.
Now, I warn you, if you haven't seen this, you'll probably laugh your ass off. Rogue because he's just a unjoyful bastard. But Jim
That's
Max
fine.
might get a kick out of it.
Yeah. Also, I've already captured this particular pal.
I have to.
Fly! Fly! Fly, you fat fuck! Fly! Both of our lives depend on it to fly! Fly! Higher! Higher!
One of the worst pals to use for a flyer.
Yes,
Oh, shit!
Plus, he's very loud. I'm switched to kind of.
I mean, honestly, this guy's just, it feels a little planned out, but hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
All right. So, time out. There's a backstory behind this, and you can go ahead and stop on that one.
Uh-huh.
So, the backstory behind this one is somebody showcased footage of this using this PAL for whatever reason, and for whatever reason, this image, this video went fucking viral, and it had background music on it. That's it.
That's it.
But when it went viral, because the person who posted said, "Fly, fuck, fly. Both our lives depend on this," and it was in just a message of the tweet.
Yeah.
Several people took this. Actually, more than several now. Dozens of people have taken this and have dubbed over it.
Yeah. I mean, it does have a viral moment.
When you say it's done up, you're not wrong, Jim.
I mean, it does have a viral kind of procedure. So I mean,
that whole deal is basically a good way of showcasing that. Hey, this is what Power has. What does Pokemon have for Kyogre? Okay, it rains all over the place within the game. Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
And then it's just standard turn-based battle. That's it. And then you go into what was it, Emerald. Oh, yeah, you have a kind of a head off between Groundon and Kyogre
Mhm.
out in the middle of Satopolis City. But they're just standing there. And you go up to them. You go up to them. You'll stop, back away, and do an animation. Groundon kind of tackling Kyogre, and then Kyogre kind of tackling Groundon. And it will rain for about 20, 30 seconds. And then it will shine for about 20 to 30 seconds. And it just rains and then shines. And that's it. And you have kind of maybe a cool little cutoff, but still the same turn-based, battle. And then they were showcasing another game. I don't remember which one. I think it was ZA, Legend ZA or whatever. And the battle with Kyogre in that one, it's like very lackluster.
Yeah.
This actually seems like a battle you would have in, like an open world RPG game.
Yeah.
Granted, being it's like some of the attacks are kind of. I wish that it would have done like more special things with him. But it was really
Would have
fun.
been nice.
It was real fun. It's a lot more than what Pokemon's ever done with any of their games. So, for the people who still want to go at Power World and stuff, all the retarded fanboys of Pokemon want to go, well, Palladius is a ripoff of Kyogre, and they don't have an original idea in their fucking head. And it's like, they pulled off the epic fucking legendary battle way more than what Pokemon could ever dream up in the last 2 fucking decades with Kyogre being out. So, you're just jealous. Sorry.
And Power World pulled it off, and I think Nintendo actually made them more popular because of the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's the underdog story. It's Nintendo. So Nintendo made Power World a martyr.
Oh yeah.
And that's all they did. Nintendo and Pokemon made Power World and Pocket Power martyrs.
Yeah.
The little guy fighting against the evil corporation. And that's how it's been portrayed out. And afterwards, all the fanboys has, bitching, whining, moaning, and griping about it, putting this out there in the ether, thinking for whatever reason that people's got to join on their sides. No, normal people who look at this go, yeah, no, that's kind of a fucked up thing Nintendo did, especially since, they didn't do anything.
Correct.
And it also puts it out there for the more people going, what's this cool game?
Yeah, that's probably
They've done more to promote this game. It's like the trans faggots, weeing and hoo-hawing about Hogwarts Legacy. Honestly, Hogwarts Legacy kind of would have been just
a basic game.
It would have been an game. That's it.
It was.
It would have went by in a blink of an eye. It would have been
Yeah.
And when it got the publicity it did, without all the faggots out there whining and bitching about it, skyrocketing the name out into the stratosphere.
Yeah, no, that's usually how that works. I have the same kind of reaction with the anti-woke individuals. They bring more attention to certain projects than what they should. Just
It's like, oh my god, look at this game. It doesn't have male or female deals. It has body shape 1, body shape 2.
Body shape
oh
2.
My god, oh my god.
And
it's like, look, I get why you're bitching about it. Cool. Here's what you gotta do. You're promoting the game. And people who do not care about this stuff is going to see it.
Yeah.
And they're going to go, "You're a fucking moron. What's this game?"
Yeah. Yeah, because
And
you're
it's
going to
like
see
you're,
it.
you're
You're
doing
going to,
you're being counterproductive
uh-huh.
because you want the game to suffer because it's not doing what you want. That's the point of making a video.
Oh yeah.
And all thing you're doing is giving them customers.
Yep. I mean, it's the same
I
thing
think
with
Babyface said that.
I mean, it's the same thing with the movies in general. I mean, like it or not, it's kind of counterproductive. Because, like for example, we'll take the Odyssey in question. It's doing fairly well. Yes, it's a mid-level movie. There's a lot that has going for it, and there's a lot that it has going against it. But these individuals who have gone out to the major mainstream, such as Pierce Morgan or whatever, they've brought attention to this movie. So, like it or not, they became part of the machine. So, if they really wanted to, make sure that this movie failed, one and done, move on. Don't talk about it again. Don't show up to the major moguls that are there to advertise, whether positive or negative, about this particular event or show or whatever it is, because all it is going to bring others to see it, bring attention to it. So
The Streisand effect.
yes,
Well,
it's exactly.
It's their own mantra. Well, no, Streisand effect. I mean, I guess it could be a little bit of a Streisand effect.
It's a form. It is a form.
Usually that's when you want to hide something, and you just bring more attention to it.
Usually,
or just but
it is a form of. It's still, you are bringing.
It's a form of. It's a form of, but yeah. But basically, it's the old saying of any press or bad press, any press is good press.
It's still good press.
Oh my God, this thing's so bad. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
This thing's so bad, but that thing got put out there in front of a bunch of people that it might have not been put out in front of, and a lot of people. Funny thing about the human conscious and the human psyche. Usually, people don't like being told what to do.
Yeah.
So if you have some random stranger that looks like an asshole, or sounds like an asshole, or just whatever, a lot of times people will look at that and go, "Okay, what's this about?"
Yeah. That's exactly how that goes.
Now, very low IQ individuals, the retarded type, will just listen and follow whatever somebody says. Fortunately, we got a lot of those.
Pretty much.
But no, your general standard person will usually go, "Fuck you."
Yeah, well, what's up with this thing? Why don't you like this? Is it because of the people of color that's on this thing? Or, I don't see a problem here.
Yeah. Well, it's like seeing people go, "Oh, the old Burger King kids commercial was woke." Blah 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 blah. It's like,
yeah.
What the fuck
brother?
are you talking about?
It's like brother. Woke wasn't even a thing back then.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is we were less racist then than we are now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
right.
This is true.
True, but this is true. We are less racist than we were now because Democrats decided to be more racist.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah. I know.
I'm gonna kind of say both sides.
Well, yeah, both sides got to decide to be racist.
It wasn't just one; it was the other. If it wasn't racist against one type, which was white folks, it was racist against everybody else that was considered a person of color, sexual orientation, because they weren't white enough, or male enough, or straight enough. That is different levels of prejudice and racism, and a few other different things. So both sides were brought everything to a head, and now we're back to the middle ground. Kind of going, let's just call this off and just leave it alone. The culture war is kind of dead. It wasn't never really truly a thing. It was made into a thing.
Yeah. So, yeah. But it's like, people are saying, it's like, well, you did see a lot of this stuff back in the 90s. It's like, with the Burger King kids, and it's like, well, they have one of every race and this building and stuff like that. It's so fucking broken. It's like, you can have diversity and not be rogue.
Yeah.
And there's a good way you can do that and be okay with it. And I'm sitting there going, what do you mean this wasn't a thing back in the 90s? It's like, you're telling me you're bitching about the Burger King's commercial, but you don't know anything about Magic School Bus and fucking Captain Planet and several other fucking shows around the 90s back then? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, people kind of forget what target marketing is called, or what's it all about. I mean, target marketing was a huge thing. I mean, that's how we got to sell fucking toys.
It's almost like, when they went to computer-based stuff, they lost the ability to
think on their own.
Yeah, on their own, and figure this shit out.
Yeah. I mean, hell, I like AI and all, but even I get it to challenge myself, where I challenge it, kind of going, think outside the box. It does very well.
You think outside the box? How dare you?
I know, right?
And you're a black man. Get back into your
blackish. I know. I should be back in the white man's home, because I would have never been the out in the field. I would have been a house nigga, because I pass, or at least have passable ability, but still I don't really qualify. So I'd be inside the house telling all the other darkies what to do. Or I would have been a kitchen one. Either or, I'd still be in the house. Yes. Yeah, you don't want to have the illusion of someone who looks white out in the field. That's just bad. You want to keep it where all the darkies are in the right spot. So, yeah, I went there. I don't fucking care. But no, yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for the factor that these anti-wokes kind of went whole hog onto the factor that this thing was going to be a massive flop, I'm not going to say it's going to be a flop. I'm not going to say it's going to be super successful. It's going to be kind of somewhere in the middle. It's not going to be. I don't think it's going to go way beyond $1 billion. I just think it's going to kind of nest around there, maybe 750 to 900 million, maybe. If it goes over $1 billion, maybe $1.1 billion, but it's definitely not a $2 billion, project of earnings. So, yes, and it's just in time for the wokies that they like to call it, the Golden Globes and the Oscars and all that kind of shit. So it's gonna get its trophies for being so whatever it is. And again, it's a Nolan movie. I mean, these motherfuckers, whether you're on the extreme or anti-extreme, have given this motherfucker a pass, so he can do what the fuck he wants, and you're going to enjoy it. So now most of these guys have to do the kind of a weird take back tour. Instead of saying that this movie is going to be a flop, even though they said that earlier, made multiple different videos that this thing is going to flop. Now they kind of go, this was meh.
I mean, we kind of, be honest with you though, it took me a rethink for a minute, and I was like, oh shit. It did take me a rethink to be like, you were talking about this, and you're like, I read the. Oh, and I was like,
we both read this thing,
and I had, it's one of those things I haven't read in a while, and I did think about it, and I was like, wait a minute, and there's
there's a lot that they overlook. So I've seen the movie. It's not the greatest movie. It's got a lot of, like I said, it's got some really interesting pieces that has been nullified, but there's a lot of pacing issues and that for this movie. I know they're kind of following the formula of the poem, where it's kind of out of sync in time, which is fine. I've seen many movies do it, some successful, some failures. Realistically, I'm not super disappointed on the casting. I thought it was very creative. It just felt like he was kind of egg on the other side, because these are the people that he's worked with or would like to work with. And realistically, if I look at other, directors, producers who've made movies, um, Quentin Tarantino comes to mind. He works with anybody that he's worked with before. It's very rare that he brings somebody new onto his roster. You have to fit a certain criteria in order for him to be in a Tarantino movie. Otherwise, you kind of fuck. So, and like I said, so watching the walk back tour for all these anti-wokes, it's funny. I find it kind of interesting. They're avoiding things like articles from Geeks and Gamers, even though Geeks and Gamers put out I don't know how many different hit pieces out there that kind of was trying to level this movie before it even took off. I'm like, dude, you do realize that this was pre-sale, so we don't know how many weeks this is in advance. How many asses are already going to be in seats? So we have an automatic sales before we actually get true sales, and I don't know how much. I really don't. So I just have to look at the next week's roster of data to see where this could go. Because right now it is fluctuating within the -2%. It's got about a 1 point, I want to say 1.5 to 1.6 walking, but it's a soft walk. It's not really uber great. It's not picking up like a good epic, summer blockbuster would, which would be the 2% of how motivated people are into this movie. Unfortunately, with the 3 hour plus, screen time, that's a killer. You'd want to watch it on IMAX, so now you've just reduced the actual food chain of where you're going to watch this movie in, because there's not many that have IMAX available. So are you going to watch a downgraded version and miss out all the extra bits that are behind the black screen, or are you going to pay the extra buddies, donaires, in order to see the true picture? So,
I'll pirate it.
oh yeah, I would agree. It's a waste of time.
Army mateys.
Yes.
And I probably
But
wouldn't do that because
I mean, if you really want to watch a semi well acted movie in certain parts, then by all means pay the whatever it is that it is. I think it's like $20 or more for.
What was it? Someone actually dogged this movie the right way, and it was probably they were like, if we compare this to the '90s one that came, the TV movie Odyssey, it smokes it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to dog this movie,
yeah,
compare it to that, because everybody said, yeah, I watched them both, and it the old one fucking smokes it. It does.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
Well,
want
no.
And
That's
that's
the problem.
If you want to dog this movie, dog the TV movie. Talk about the TV movie being better.
Oh yeah.
And the budget was nowhere near.
No, that's the same thing. Like for example, the Children of Dune was better than the original '80s version of Dune. So it's like, okay.
Now,
even though there was a sequel.
Now, was it the Odyssey? Or was that another one?
That's what we're talking about.
No.
We were talking about the Odyssey. It was the
Let
Odyssey.
me finish.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to remember. Way back in it was one of the first uses of stop motion puppetry with skeletons. And I don't remember if it was Odyssey or another one of those type of films, but it was way back.
You're talking about the old film. Yeah, that even smokes it.
Yeah, that would have been Sinbad.
Yeah, I was gonna say the special effects in that one. I think that's miles above.
I think you're talking about Jason and the Argonauts on that one.
Yeah, that one.
They have so there have been people who have taken that film and sped up the actual the puppetry portion of it. What it was, it's like a shy of maybe I think it was like 2 times speed or whatever it is.
I think
upped it up.
So it was 20 frames of the original. And that's what the puppetry was of that. And every now and then it skipped a couple frames.
Correct.
So it kind of looked janky and stuff like that. But yeah, if you speed it up, if you speed it up, it looks
It's got a better flow to
fluid.
it. Yes, it does look fluid. I mean, and that's technology today helping it speed up, plus a little bit of AI trickery to you know.
Oh,
Kinda-
AI trickery would
to fill in,
it'll
it's
make
to
it
fill
look
in the blanks.
and make it look flawless.
Yeah, it does make it look very polished. But no, and that's basically what it is. It's like they've taken the original film, they've added in the technical polish that we have now, and the original film looks far better than what it did when it came out. But don't get me wrong, the original movie itself has always been really, really good. It tells a better story, and it doesn't matter who the fucking actors were.
No one even knows who those actors were back then or today.
I know.
It's like, yeah.
It's like the person who played Moses.
Charlton Heston.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know Charlton. You don't know Charlton. We know.
Wasn't he also part of
you know how many
oh.
times I've watched that because my grandmother put on rewatch when I was growing up as 5 or 6.
I would be surprised.
The 10 Commandments.
That what's that one? The one they did the chariot in.
Ben-Hur.
Thank you.
God damn it! You're making me old. You're making
You
me show
are
my
old.
age. I know.
But you are old. You're like older than me.
God damn.
And we're even though we're kind of within the same area ballpark, you're still older than me.
Fuck.
Comparative to you, I'm still a young pup.
It's making me look old. Everybody
Well,
says, you look so young. I'm like, I'm old as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, it
Old as
works in
fuck.
your favor. You can be an old dog and look kind of good. It is what it is.
No, well, that's when you just go to people. Is like, yeah, I got shot in the head instead of my grave.
Yeah.
That did that.
I signed up to do the service for my country, and they shot me in the head.
They shot me in the head for
Yeah,
surviving.
now I do shrimp related products. Yeah.
Golly gee willikers.
Now that's just
I got
This
me
is
some
fun.
gumbo shrimp. I got me some prawn shrimp. So, I mean, we could Forrest Gump you pretty easily.
pretty
In this
much.
case, we
You
bought
don't
it.
have to Forrest Gump me. Look, the world already did that.
I know. That's why. I'm just putting it as
Yes,
bottom. I mean,
sir. I painted that rod just like you wanted, sir.
Yeah,
No,
pretty much.
that's a different type of man. But hey.
Look, we could either Gomer Pyle you, we could give you Bubba, we could give you we're not going to give you Sergeant Dan. Definitely not Sergeant Dan. At least he can walk.
Lieutenant Dan. It's not Sergeant. God damn it! I just fucking realized that you did
That took a full 3 seconds
I know.
for him to realize.
Yes.
Fuckers.
Yes. Next, I'll be telling about the Daisy Dukes.
Lieutenant Dan, you got new legs.
Yep.
He's gonna kill us.
Told me to run, and I did stop running.
You know he's gonna kill us, right?
Of course. He's taking it in every level of strides possible. Look, at least he's not doing the hustle. Do the hustle.
The puns.
All right. But no, it's it's making me remember all this old stuff. It's funny. I try to remember what I did last week. Nah. What happened 20 years ago? Fuck yeah.
That sounds about right. That sounds kind of very on par for a person like yourself. For an aged individual. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Bob. But no, so Sony, we know they're kind of just going towards the digital media, and I'm guessing people are finally realizing that that's a fight that they can't really win, technically. So I'm guessing they're going to, I don't know, trying to find a way to preserve their physical media, maybe, or stop purchasing Sony related product. That'd be great. That'd be great. So, but it is what it is. Oh, another person who just found out that their career is on a slow train to nowhere. Todd Howard has figured out that he doesn't have a lot of control over what happens with Bethesda Studios and Friends.
I thought that was obvious, but hey, that's on him.
No, he still.
Why does he not? Why does he not know this?
Because
you know why? No, time out. No, he told us.
Uh-huh.
He told us point blank years ago. It just walks.
I know. But yeah, no, he
thinks
thinks
about you.
I know, right? No, he thinks because he's sitting in the big boy chair within Microsoft Studios that he's an important person. Look, they give him a booster seat.
No, what he is is a pawn.
Yeah, pretty much.
A pawn that comes with a lot of valuable assets that at any time can be traded out.
Very much so. I mean, he is getting to that point where you can retire him. There is the talks of doing a brand new Fallout, utilizing some of the old players of Fallout New Vegas, to make another Fallout New Vegas or something similar too. So there is that, and unfortunately, Todd Howard is not too much in the happy feel that this is going to happen. As well as there's a few other things that have been slowly being taken away from him, like a potential, a remake of the older versions of Fallout, including Fallout New Vegas, which won't be under the Obsidian roster. Is going to be under the people who do like the remakes and that, just like what he did with Oblivion. And it looks like there's probably going to be another Elder Scrolls something that's going to fill in before the major Elder Scrolls 6 shows out or comes out. And Microsoft wants to have more material for this thing called Starfield. So yeah, not only did they kill most of ZeniMax's team, so it puts Elder Scroll Online in a very questionable spot. It also places Fallout Online in a very questionable spot. And it looks like the third season of the Fallout series will be focusing somewhere on the lines on Fallout Shelter. Because,
going to Colorado.
Yeah. So excited I am to watch a mobile game come to life.
So they're going to do the thing with tactics and stuff like that.
They're just going to do it when they're going to do it. So.
Well, so tactics is the one that has what was the AI called? Zax. That's what you encountered first, Zax's computer and stuff like that.
Correct.
And I remember it's like the last part of the game, you could destroy it, you can give it a random brain, you can give it one of the paladin's brains, you can give it your brain to basically, set it on.
I'm just going to give it Jim's brain so that he can live forever and reminisce about the old days.
But I'm sitting there going, it's like, okay, if they're going, because it doesn't make much sense. Because it's either got to be in the same vicinity of where Fallout Tactics was, or somewhat different. And I'm thinking it's probably going to have to be somewhat different because of when Fallout Tactics took place. Because if I remember right, that vault was dead.
Yeah.
So that means either his wife or kid are dead, or they're out there in one of the settlements that got opened from the survivors.
Uh-huh.
Which I don't remember if there were survivors or not.
See, that's the problem with tactics. I vaguely remember it.
Well, it's a spin-off game, and it's supposed to be like between 1 and 2.
Yeah, I know, and I believe it was done by an Australian team. So I believe we would have to find an Australian to tell us what actually truly happened.
Yeah. But I mean, it just makes me wonder: is like, are they gonna retell Fallout Tactics in this, or are they
I
gonna?
would put it past it.
Because technically they didn't retell New Vegas within the show.
No.
Because it's the artifacts, and there are some people, and I've went through it myself. There is a possibility of getting to that outcome. That you see within the show. There is a logical possibility of getting to the outcome through certain path choices you make in playing the game. Unfortunately, two of the path choices kind of collide with each other, and you can't truly do it.
Correct.
But you can. If you want to use every outcome that is available outside of the game to come to that conclusion.
Oh yeah.
So I will commend them for that one. You would figure it'd be a lot better state.
No, that would be. But again, we are talking about Todd Howard, the Todd, and his vision, and allowing certain people to kind of recreate the stories to fit their vision to a degree. So that becomes the new vision of the whole Fallout franchise going forward. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of look at it. What will Microsoft do? Because the current president of Microsoft, she seems to be going into a completely different direction with all this. So, so weird direction that has been taken on so far is what is it? I believe they decided, Microsoft, that is, when I say they, have decided to put advertisement in their non-paid version of their version of a plus kind of system. Um, so yeah, it's don't I honestly I don't know how well it's being taken because their Game Pass is going well because of the Halo 4 has been brought into the roster, so people are enjoying themselves because of Halo 4. But if you have a free version of it, you do get ads. So there is that. There
Before
is
you
that.
got ads, even in paid version.
I know, that's what I hear too. That's what I hear. But yeah, no, they've been testing the free cloud gaming with ads, and I don't know if it's actually been very successful. If people have been complaining about it, I just kind of know that it's a thing, and they've been working with it for a while. So I would have to look further into it, but this is new. This is adventurous. This is on the same level of what EA. Because doesn't EA do that anyways? Put ads in the games, or no, they do it within the little corners and so on and so forth. So, but still, there's still ads in the game. So
It's in the game.
yeah, pretty much, pretty fucking much. But yeah, no. Let's see here. They also, Xbox being they, want to bridge original Xbox game to PC, which is very interesting. So right now they're looking on trying to find the way to make certain games compatible with PlayStation with PC, such as Blink, the Time Sweeper, Cronkers, Crimson Sky, Fusion Frenzy, and a few others. are going to be kind of their tester from the old version of Xbox to cross over into the PC market, which pretty much is their Microsoft Studio, like it or not. So um, if it works, we're going to see a huge infusion on the Microsoft side of more PC games being purchased. Yes. I don't know. Is there a Microsoft game that catches your attention that from the original lineup to be possibly crossed over?
What was it? The if you go with the original Xbox,
Yeah, that's what they're
or
doing.
uh, God, if we're going with the original Xbox, there's so many. Uh, Mechasalt for one, the Mechasalt series, both of them.
Right.
That was
Yeah.
fun. I could still play them, but if I could play them
Yeah.
on a computer, I'd be really fucking happy.
Yeah, no. Got that. Like I said before, that's what they're trying to do. They're bringing over their old Xbox lineup into the PC world.
I might actually. Here's the thing: I would love it if the older games. I still have them on disc.
Uh-huh. All right.
I can't play them anymore. Well, I can, but I have to jump through a lot of hoops.
Good. Just an emulator. Just an emulator. Yes. So yeah, no, that is. I don't know. I mean, I was never an Xbox fan, so I'm not 100% sure what massive game that would be considered their
They really
franchise, console making game. Not games that they like from a third party that kind of spread out all over the place, but they're first party games. And the only thing that comes to mind is Halo, and I was never a Halo fan. So
Halo. I'm so sick of Halo. It's just
well, I get it. I do get it. But some people like it for some reason.
No, I mean I like it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just sick of it. I
Yeah.
mean they've shot it in the head so many times that
Well, the question is who shot it in the head because the old players are no longer in play, and we have a new person that seems to be a little bit more fan orientated, more or less the orientation of the fans' wallets. So
orientation open and willing to give them money. I mean,
no, I will give you this, but you have to give me monies, kind of thing.
I can see that.
Which is why they're looking at trying to bring out over the old Xbox catalog into PC form. Why this particular go for Xbox Game Pass has been more successful because they brought over a Halo 4 as a free playable, if you want to consider that. So yeah, I think they're doing something a little bit more positive for their fan base, and I put that in air quotes, more so than what Sony's been doing. So
And that has kind of been the case. I'm not going to say completely.
as well as they're still, when I say it's still Microsoft. It's still going to go solid onto physical games as well. So there's that. So it's like, okay, yes, they're still going to have a digital library, but it's also going to have a physical library to go with it. Unlike PlayStation, which is going to go 100% digital, like it or not, because they've already taken a lot of their disc processing plants to convert them into chip processing plants and work to deal with Mitsubishi to make an AI sensor. So they're going all in for AI. So I can't imagine how hard this is going to fail on the Sony side, but who knows? It could make them a bit of profit. You just never know. Just never know. Let's see here. Apparently on the Switch too, they've got Splatoon Raider that's kind of launched. Yeah, there's not much realistically, honestly. that really hit the conversation outside of it's about our physical copies, and I don't know. It's still not going to go over too. Oh wait, there was something that did happen. Marvel's Wolverine did get a pretty decent spotlight on this San Diego Comic Con. Um, it does show Logan confronting Jean Grey. It does confirm a few different players, or at least enemies in the game, such as the Hand, Lady Deathstrike. Um, it still has a release time frame of September 15th of this year, and will be only exclusive with the PlayStation 5 with a digital prequel. Was it a digital prequel comic that will also be available through the Marvel's Unlimited? So yeah, like I said, they're going all in on the digital market. I am not shocked by this whatsoever, and what I'm not going to be shocked by is the amount of idiots that's going to purchase this game because of Wolverine. Yes. Just like the amount of idiots that purchase the game because of Spiderman.
The Spiderman?
Yeah, Spiderman. Peter Spiderman and his sidekick, Peter Darker.
Peter Darker, yeah, I know about Peter Darker. Peter Spiderman.
Peter Darker with the electrical abilities. I mean, really,
Peter Darker, the uncle. Yes,
yeah.
The uncle that blessed him, that he was sad that he died.
Yeah. Yeah, the one that has the stereotypical black superhero powers.
Grape Kool-Aid.
Well, that and he has the abilities to shock you. I mean, really, out of all the superhero powers that you could possibly have, every black superhero, or just about, has the ability to electrify you. Can you name me a black character, like superhero character, that doesn't have electrical powers?
Black Superman?
And there's no such thing as Black Superman, unless it's Obama.
That's what I'm talking about.
He doesn't count.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, nothing. Falcon.
All right, I'll give you that. But he does have a drone that electrifies you.
Ah, shit. Yeah, shit. I'll take that back. But those are tasers. Does this really count?
It's electrical power. And technically, he's not really a superhero. He's kind of a sidekick. Now, it changes when he becomes Captain America Black.
But he still shocks you.
Yeah, he doesn't really have that, but he does have other things. But yeah, no, he kind of. I mean, Jon Stewart is about the only one that I can actually think of off the top of my head that doesn't have electrifying powers. He's a Green Lantern.
Jon Stewart. Yeah, there's Black Adam. No.
Again, electrical.
Yeah. No, like I said, I said that.
And he's not really black. He's Egyptian.
I know.
So.
One could dream.
And also, he's a villain. Yeah. I'd probably say Duke from the Batman. I think it's Duke. Or was it the one that's supposed to be like a giant, spotlight? But even he has a degree of electrical, abilities. There is Black Panther. He does have the technology, the strategy, and the enhanced physics.
No, he has the electric claws.
He does have that. Oh, Blade. No.
No, Blade has the shock.
Yeah, he does have the shocking. Nope, not even Mr. Terrific.
Shock shirt. Yeah.
Can't really do steel because his hammer does come with electrical abilities.
Yeah, it does have the electrical.
Maybe War Machine. No, I don't know. War Machine. He shoots bullets.
No, War Machine does have. I mean, there are
Cyborg
white
definitely
superheroes that have
I know.
Cyborg. Yeah, Cyborg definitely does. That's not even lying.
Bishop doesn't have. No, wait. No, Bishop doesn't have the ability to shoot lightning.
Nick Fury?
Yeah, there you go. Well,
No, wait a minute, shit.
no,
Yeah,
no.
he
He
has-
probably
he
have
has
like
Scarlett
a. He does
Johansson,
have
so.
a few different stun abilities. Doctor Voodoo. No, wait, no. It would be right. Doctor Voodoo, because he doesn't have the ability to for what do you call it? Elemental magic. He's more of a supernatural magic. So that would work.
That would work. We found 3 superheroes that
I know. I'm kind of going through my brain of so we got Bishop, we've got the Green Lantern, Jonathan Stewart, Doctor Food, maybe Icon. I mean, they are an alien. They have flight, strength, durability. Yeah, Icon. That's 4. There we go. So far, I've got 4. But yeah, no. Yeah, because you could say Rocket, but that's another engineer that's into all different forms of technology, which also includes some form of tasering, which is electrical.
I mean, technically, but Rocket's a raccoon. He's not really black.
No, not Rocket the raccoon, just Rocket the actual black character in DC.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, there's some very old superhero characters that most people forgot. Yeah, like Doctor Voodoo. I think that was a Marvel version. He was supposed to be I think he was or he was DC's counter to Doctor Strange. Either way, yes. So yeah, no, that is the challenge. I think we did well. I think we did well. Sparky didn't participate as usual.
What do you mean?
You did participate.
You just
sat there and be quiet.
That was cool.
I mean, that's fine.
I could have pulled out, Indian, superheroes that don't fit a stereotype.
Yeah.
I mean, that one's pretty hard.
Not really.
Really? I mean, Apache Chief is very stereotypical Indian.
Okay.
We got Thunderbird. Even all of the it doesn't matter which one, 1, 2, or 3. They're very stereotypical native. Because they have the spirit of whatever animal that's in them to give them their powers. It's the unfortunate truth when it comes down to certain characters and the stereotypes that they have to throw into it to make the character somewhat relatable to that particular race, which is kind of weird. Like for Canada, Captain Canuck, or the Guardian, or there's a few other characters that like Puck or whatever. Puck happens to be a French Canadian midget, but a French Canadian. All right, great. You found something in Canada, but what else can he do outside of being an acrobatic? But yeah, he's just a French Canadian for the most part. The super powered French Canadian. Ooh, how exciting! The Guardian, which is a depending on which version, he'll either be an android that used to be a human, or is a human with muscle enhancement technology, but he's still very Canadian. I guess the only one that kind of most people forget that is Canadian is Wolverine.
No, yeah, technically Wolverine is Canadian.
Yeah. Yes.
And we don't fault him for it.
That is fair enough. Fair enough.
But you got to remember, he is the original war crimer.
He is one of the
he is the
major
reason
war
the Geneva Conventions
exists. Yes. I could.
And the DC or the Marvel.
I could see it.
We'll give him that too.
Yes. No. Also, he's relatively. What is it? He's. How is he? 4'7" or something like that. He's a shorty.
He's actually 5'1".
Thank you.
Or 5'3". 5'1",
something like that, depending on the artist.
But he was back. He was born in the Milton time, so
yes, he was a shorty because of the fact that he was supposed to be like a typical Wolverine, short and aggressive. And he, depending on the story that we go with, especially if we go with the Logan backstory, he had bone claws, not actual adamantium.
No, I mean he actually did originally have bone claws. He got the adamantium laced on there later.
Well, no. See, there's some comics say that his bone claws were grafted to him. Some say that it was a part of his natural, abilities. So yeah,
But it's been kind of determined that even what's his name was not quite sure how Wolverine's claws came to be.
Correct.
It's just like he just had them.
It was just that. It was just there.
It just was. It just works.
It just works. And the Stogie kind of was beneficial because of the factor that his wild sense was overacting. So yeah, to nullify it by smoking very cheap cigars.
They're drinking a lot of booze.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
I mean, look. Actually, if you go by the original, Deadpool couldn't do that with his healing factor. He had to have cancer. So
yeah. And realistically, the question on Deadpool for his regenerative powers is he actually truly regenerating, or is his cancer regenerating?
Well, that's actually what they've come up to. Since yes, it is yes.
Yeah.
If you look at the actual story, it's like yes.
He
is
like
yes.
I know.
That should answer your question.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and that came up in a Comic-Con. And seriously, the guy was like, yes.
Yes.
So yes, no, yes, just yes.
Just yes.
Because I don't know, but I'm just gonna say yes.
Yeah, it's a lot easier just to agree to.
And actually, it gave them someone asked the question at a Comic-Con, and they were like, "That's actually a good question. Let's see if we can put that into the comic." And they kind of did. So
no, I could see it because it is kind of one of those weird ones because we all know he has cancer. He had to go through some form of super soldier Canadian version in order to get his enhancement. He's able to regenerate, but he still has his cancer.
Yeah, he still has his cancer. His cancer is, and then there's Lady
it's kind
Deadpool,
of benign, but it's kind of weird at the same time frame, and he can kind of regenerate from like a little bit of blood and yeah.
Well, that's because he's not because supposedly so he couldn't be with death.
Yes. But
I mean,
it's kind of the Lobo story. I mean, both of them have the same kind of story. Death, Lady Death doesn't want to have him near him whatsoever. Lobo, on the other hand, the only people who can actually kill him is another version of him, and he killed all the people like him. So even Death can't even their version of Death in DC.
Well, he's not even in DC. He's not allowed to go to hell or heaven.
Yes.
And he ran around as a ghost for a little bit.
Yeah.
And they gave him back the body because he was causing too much trouble as a ghost.
Correct, yeah.
So I was like, shit, we gotta give him a body. Yes, you do.
Good. So, yeah, he has the ability to regenerate from anything for the most part. So, weird, just very strange. Actually, I've always wondered if you could do a double regeneration, like one half of him can regenerate into
Deadpool
version of himself.
Or Deadpool, or
Deadpool
actually had multiple body parts come together from different deaths and form once in one of
Yes.
the comics. So
Yes.
yes,
I
that
know
is
that. I remember that.
yeah. I mean, Lobo technically, if he bleeds, that drop of blood can turn into another him. And
Yeah.
there used to be a lot of him, and then they were like, someone made it so that there can only be one of you at a time now. But yes, you can regenerate.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I guess it makes sense because then tactically the others could turn on each other and kill the others because
Yeah,
that's
there was
kind of the
that, but
rule
it was
set.
kind of funny because like one of them actually turned out to be a good guy, and then there was an interesting story on that. Hey, get up.
Oh yeah, no, I would put it past it. I would put it past it. It is very crazy, crazy. I say crazy. Yeah, comics are strange, and then people trying to make comics into movie are just as strange. Just a fucking.
I mean, sometimes they make it work, sometimes they don't.
Really? I mean,
Apparently, certain people in the certain movies, a Doomsday movie came in, they put in a Deadpool in there, and Ryan Reynolds and him got into an argument, and
yeah, that's the
it
rumor.
didn't go well.
Yeah.
It said there were people were arguing about how much money they had and they were making, and it's like, hey, I'm a billionaire. Fuck you all.
Uh-huh.
And he is. That's the funny part. Ryan Reynolds, not from acting, from Diversified.
Yeah, I mean he's what is it? He has the phone. He had his glasses.
The glasses, the phone, the alcohol. He sold that. He sold that for like $1 billion. I mean, he made like fucking bank. I mean, he's got money where his kids don't have to work.
Well, that's true. No, I think he learned most of that because of Alanis Morissette.
Oh yeah, he did.
His fall away from that. Even though Alanis Morissette had more money than he did at the time, I think he kind of learned to diversify his roster,
portfolio. Yeah,
his portfolio.
He really did.
Yeah,
and can't really blame him. Cool guy.
Yeah,
that
he is.
He's like the Keanu Reeves. Nobody has a bad thing to say about him.
It's kind of hard to have a bad thing to say about him.
I mean, the only thing right now is maybe his wife, because she got into some shit somehow.
Yeah, but the only thing I could actually say is that he could kind of come off as annoying, but that's kind of it's a personality thing.
Yeah, you can't really blame someone for the personality. But,
yeah. Also, we also have to look at Robbie J. He's kind of on the straight lace kind of thing, and we have a person who's kind of not really a straight lace kind of person. So I could see a confliction here and there. I mean, it's not like Ryan Reynolds is a complete boozehound or whatever. He's a social drinker for the most part. But yeah, I mean, Robbie Downey, he's pretty much gotten rid of most of his addiction
vices
for the most part.
Yeah, but then I'm not to say he's a better actor for it in some way.
No, you have to thank his wife for that. Because she's the reason why he's still around.
Well, that and Mel Gibson.
So. Fair enough.
Because when he was out, everybody was like, "That we gotta let him fall. We gotta let him fall to his." It's like he was already rock bottom. He was ready to do anything, and y'all just said, "Fuck no." Still, he was at bottom, and then Mel was like, "Hey, stay on my couch and just don't do drugs." And
pretty much,
it was so bad. He was like, "Man, yeah."
Yeah, no, I get that. But yeah, no, I mean the missus pretty much put out the pecking order. He ended up having it clean. He went a little too, self-righteous. But
the one thing I can't say, he never turned on Mel, even when they asked him about it. Is like, I can't say anything bad. He saved my life.
No, that is basically true.
Yeah, it's like it was the only person he did. He didn't get too close to him, but he said, "I can't say anything bad, but it saved my life." What do you want me to say? You saved my life.
No, that is very true.
Which is, it's a little That's not great praise, but that's not bad praise either. So take it.
No, definitely. I mean, with outside of those particular characters or whatever. Because we are looking at the next version of Marvel with their Doctor
know.
Doom
I'm
fiasco, the
so
Secret War, and all that kind of stuff.
I look at this and I want to be excited, but I just can't. I look at it, I can't get excited.
No, I mean, I look at it and I kind of go. It looks like they're trying to save Phase because of the factor that their Phase 4 was a miserable failure to a point.
I mean,
you
did
look
they
at it,
make
you
any
have-
money from Phase 4? I think they lost money on Phase 4.
They probably did because looking at Marvels, that was a terrible movie. The Eternals, that was a terrible movie. What else? What else? I mean, I think their successes, though they were mostly Sony success, outside of Black Panther and Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which was kind of good. You had Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse that did very well, and Across the Spider-Verse, which did also very well. Because it was kind of within the movie or Marvel franchise. Marvel does get a bit of kickback on it, but not a lot because it's still a Sony franchise. So it's like, I don't know. But yeah, they have had some really terrible movies.
And I mean, they weren't. I'll be honest, they weren't great to begin with. They were good.
No. And then we had the TV series, or at least what would be Disney Plus series, which were not that
Now, some of those started out way better than.
I mean, you got Hawkeye, which was, I guess, fun. Should have been Ronin.
No. I mean, I'm talking like Daredevil, Jessica.
See, that's the problem. If you're talking about Netflix stuff, then yeah, that's all Netflix. But unfortunately, Disney ended up taking all that and giving us the new shit. So, I mean, we ended up with She-Hulk, with Daredevil for a bit. We get the updated version of the Punisher, which did fairly well, I'm going to say, but in comparative to his Netflix version, it's apples and oranges, definitely. Same thing with the Daredevil version, the Man Without Fear versus the Man in the Yellow Suit. He definitely didn't have fear because him and She-Hulk did the nasty. So
he did the walk of shame with the smile, which no one does the walk of shame with the smile. Correct. That's not a walk of shame. That's a goddamn. I blame screwed out.
I did the big green beast and survived. I survived the snoo. I'm walking away.
Yeah. That was just so bad.
No,
I mean, it had potential.
Yeah,
and I don't.
So did the Winter Soldier and the black version of Captain America.
No, that was
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
That was doomed from the start. Not
I know, but it actually had a pretty good, decent premise
until you got to the end, and he's like, "You need to do better for these terrorists." Yeah. It's like, wait, what? Yeah. These terrorists are in the right. It's like, no. They want to kill people again. Like, what are you talking about? These are horrible fucking people.
Yeah, but he had a thing for redheads, I guess.
Yes, that were underage.
Yeah. Look, I'm not going to question. Disney is a weird breed all by itself, and it has some questionable writers. So yes. So I'm not surprised that they went that direction. I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised they went in that direction. I'm just surprised nobody else fucking noticed.
Yeah, well, I mean, even some of the actual anti-world kind of overlooked it. So it's like they were so worried about the factor that they were siding up with the terrorists. It's like, you do realize that they're underage? No? All right, let's continue. Let's continue to see what your rant is going into.
Everything is fine. No, it is not.
No, it's very questionable. Very fucking questionable.
It honestly went beyond questionable.
Oh, I know. But yeah, no, we are facing the what's it? Dune 3. We've got the Doctor Doom duality, I guess. So we're going to see more of Robbie J doing what Robbie J does. Fuck, I think there's a few others that are supposed to be coming out this summer that might make the top list of watchables, but the Odyssey, I'm still looking at the numbers. I don't know where it's going to land. It could do well. It is a Nolan film, like I said before, or it could shit its bad by the next week. So, which is now. So, it is what it is. We'll have to wait and
Well,
find
yeah,
out.
that I forgot. Yeah, that's this week. So it's either going to really shit the bed because a lot of people like was. I mean, if you
Yeah.
want to watch a better one, watch the one that's already been
Definitely.
out for a fucking
Very,
last
very
decade
definitely,
or two. I mean, heck, even go into the older ones.
Fuck yes.
Yeah. So.
Yes, but as usual, we're going to wrap that bad boy up. I'm going to give those lovely gentlemen their last rights. I feel like I'm doing the whole poorly Scooby Doo. Their last rights. I hit buttons. Get the fuck out of here. I know Sparky's probably going to send us somewhere.
Well, yeah, going to Arcos.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I've always wanted to go to an octopus's garden in the sea.
I'm going to get drunk and not have sex at all. So.
Jesus. Anyways, I'm getting the fuck out.